Sad news as well this morning to report a body has been recovered from the wreckage. Authorities are now in the process of identifying remains. A tanker truck driver took an off-ramp and crashed into a wall while trying to go around a curve Sunday morning. That led to a massive fire, intense heat, and then a stretch of northbound I-95 fell onto the truck. Demolition has already begun. It will continue through the night, in the weeks ahead as well. The rebuild expected to take months to replace. Joining me now from Philadelphia, Adam Thiel. He's the commissioner of the Philadelphia Fire Department. Commissioner, thank you for your time this morning. What more can you share about the investigation? Any updates you can provide?
Well, the investigation into the cause of the accident and the aftermath is really a matter for the Pennsylvania State Police. As you can see, they're out there still investigating. Our fire marshals have wrapped up their investigation. They're still working through the results. A lot of other agencies involved, too, as you saw the secretary saying. So this has been a team effort since Sunday morning at 6:22, and despite the tragedy, we're hoping to actually get the highway rebuilt quickly and safely, just as you heard.
Yeah, we'll talk about that in a moment. Take me through the initial response of this accident on Sunday. First on the scene, what were some of the major challenges as your teams got there and assessed what to do?
Right. At 6:22, our members were dispatched to a reported vehicle accident. As you can imagine, when they got there, they saw that it was quite a bit more than that. They quickly brought in a hazardous materials response, additional firefighting units. Thanks to the great skill and experience and the resources of the Philadelphia Fire Department, they actually had that fire under control in a little bit over an hour. Just an incredible job by our firefighters, our medics, all of our response partners. From the time our dispatchers received that call, they just did an amazing job. Obviously, the heat from that incident was enough to bring down the highway. We're very fortunate that none of our members were close when that happened. It happened very quickly. Of course, our hearts are with everybody who's been affected by this tragic incident. I'm so proud of our members and the work that they did to bring that incident under control, the firefighting aspect of it, quickly and safely.
Right. And the air quality was also an issue early on. Is that still the case with the amount of fuel that was burning?
Not now. I mean, it was a hazardous materials incident. Our hazmat team and all of our partners from the health department, all the state and federal agencies were there dealing with the runoff, with the liquid runoff. And then, as you can see, the smoke plume, obviously a lot of product entrained in that. The fact that it was burning and it was up and out, the air quality problem now is not an issue. We're still working on some of our hazmat partners and environmental response agency partners are still working on protecting the environment. That's always our priority. Life, property, and then the environment. And again, just a great team effort to bring this tragic incident to the point that it is now. And again, we're hopeful to see the recovery phase move quickly. Living
in that area, you know what an important thoroughfare this is, right? Hundreds of thousands of people use this road every single day. What have you seen in terms of the impact over the last 24 hours, rerouting traffic, just on a personal note?
Yeah, it's really interesting. I was actually just at the graduation for some of our newest firefighter EMTs, and it's right in that area. Of course, we planned that months ago. Traffic actually wasn't that bad. I mean, we were able to move a lot of alternate routes through there. You saw a lot of partners, law enforcement partners and others who are helping to move traffic through, mobile signboards out. And really, the folks are working so fast and so skillfully to get that area cleaned up and hopefully rebuilt. So it was actually a lot better, I think, than any of us thought it was going to be this morning, which was, I guess between yesterday and today, our first few rush hours of many more, but we're hopeful that we'll get this thing back up and, fixed before too long.
Right. I share in that hope, and so do hundreds of thousands who use that road. This may be a little out of your wheelhouse, so I apologize for that, but it does point to the concern about infrastructure, not just with this overpass, but across the country, specifically, though, in Philadelphia. A 2022 report card from the American Society of Civil Engineers gave Philadelphia a D+ for bridges and a C- for roads. I guess more as a member of the community, that has to be really hard to hear, having responded to this tragedy.
Well, if you have a tanker truck that catches fire underneath any bridge, regardless of its vintage, it's going to be a bad day. The temperatures in these fires are very intense, enough to twist and change the configuration of the steel and the concrete, break those bonds. So it really wouldn't matter. This could have been an A+ bridge at the time of the fire. We probably would have had a similar outcome. I'm just thankful that our members were able to protect the other side of the highway. Again, that was not without a great deal of risk, a lot of water, a lot of tactical acumen for them to do that. So we're happy that we were able to save what we did. Of course, a real tragedy with the driver. Certainly, infrastructure is an issue for all of us, and I think that I know that over the past several years in this administration, in this city, a lot of money's gone into infrastructure, and we expect there will be more federal and state dollars over the coming years.
Point taken, and thank you to you and your teams for rushing to that scene so quickly, and it could have been much worse. We're thankful you were there. Commissioner Adam Thiel, appreciate your time. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider, and don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.